My night has been pretty fucking good.
Awesome.
Right now. I'm sweaty. I just finished with my set, so yeah.
Awesome, dude. You have pretty sick music. So, can you please start off by introducing yourself and who you are and what you do?
Sure. My name is Tewa. Tewa is actually Cherokee for Flying Squirrel.
Oh, really?
And I make music. I don't know, like indie rock indie rock type of music. I've been making music since high school.
Can you go more in depth on how your musical career began and where you got your passion for music?
Sure. Well, it all started with me being an only child and being lonely as fuck. So, guitar became my best friend, and because I didn't really have anyone to talk to or anything, I just that became my own therapy. So I started like writing songs about how I was feeling, in high school. So like I was saying like the most like depressing, edgy, like I want to kill myself type shit. So it started as a hobby, but it slowly developed into a passion because I realized music's the only thing I'm fucking good at. I tried going to college and all that stuff. It wasn't for me. I dropped out after the second semester.
Can you please tell us a little bit more on what the Tewa means and why you chose that name and the significance behind it?
Sure. Like I said, the Tewa is Cherokee for flying squirrel. There was really no significance to it. I was really just one day I was learning my language. I've been taking language classes. Flying squirrels are fucking dumb, and they're just kind of stuck. I don't know. There's really no significance other than it's cool and I like it.
Can you please tell me who your biggest musical influence are?
My biggest musical influences, well, that's a hard question because I grew up in a house that played all types of music, ranging from jazz to oldies and funk and Mexican music, like you hear in the background. So I guess all of that has had some sort of influence on my music. When I graduated high school, I got really into bossa nova, and that was my main influence when I first started, I guess. But if you hear my music, like it goes anywhere from like almost like punk sounding to like smooth bossa nova. So like it's like a wide range, I don't pigeonhole myself into a particular genre either.
Let's say you were the headliner of a large-scale show. Who would you bring in as your opening act or act?
Oh man, all the homies. What do you mean? If I eat everyone, I'll bring ratones. I'll bring rojas. I'll bring homies from New Mexico. I'll bring whoever I can, really. Because if I'm presented with opportunity, I want everyone else to be presented with that same opportunity. Like people I believe in, people who I like their music, I'm bringing them up with me. I feel like that's how it should be.
Sharing the spotlight.
Right.
How far are you willing to go in the music industry, and what are your future plans as an artist?
How far am I willing to go in the music? Well, that's an interesting question. Whatever it takes, really. Honestly, do whatever it fucking takes. Music's my only passion, so if I don't succeed in this, I'm kind of shit out of luck. So, future plans as an artist. Well, release more music, obviously. And I really want to tour. Like, I want to set up, and these are short-term goals, obviously. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. Short-term goals for sure is like, I want to set up like a whole month and a half of like back-to-back shows. I just want to. It might sound toxic, but like I want to work myself to death with music. That's how I want to die, so stressed from making music. Because that's the only thing I ever want to fucking do.
You want to live for the music?
Right.
If you were to get signed to a major record label, which one would you like to be part of and why?
I don't know. I haven't done my research on all that stuff. When it comes to stuff like that, because that boils down to music industry stuff, and that boils down to as much as I dislike it, it boils down to the money and the publicity and all the stuff they put into their artists. So if say I got like a handful of offers, I would see which one treats their artist best. I would see which label treats their artist best and which label pays their artists most. You know, go through the contracts and all that, yada yada. But I'll cross that bridge when I get to that.
Awesome. So you don't plan on staying indie for long? If you were to get signed?
Well, if I get picked up, that'll be fucking great. You know, just because like, you know, the indie scene, it'll always be home. It'll always be home. But if I can get lifted up, like I said, that goes back to what I said earlier. It's like if I get lifted up, that means I'll be able to use that platform to elevate others that believe in it as well.
Okay, so this concludes the interview, but just one last question before I let you go. What are some challenges and hurdles you have had to overcome as an independent artist as of now?
Ooh, I love this question. Okay. Challenges and hurdles. Are you kidding me? That's like 99% of being an indie artist. It's like there's family that doesn't believe in me. There's people that talk down on me all the time for trying to pursue my dreams. And it's like I have to become so fucking stone cold and turn off my emotions when it comes to that, you know? And it's like a thin line because sometimes I forget to turn them back on, you know? And if I'm trying to pursue music and become successful in this industry, I know it's gonna put holes in relationships I have right now. It's gonna ruin things that I have going for me right now. And that's just part of the sacrifice. That's part of doing what I have to do to become successful. But that's also a sacrifice I'm willing to make because at the end of the day, it's not even about me. It's not about my music. It's not about any of that. It's about I'm trying to do this to secure generational wealth in my family to, like I said, again, provide that same opportunity for friends and others that want to also be part of this. So that's really it.